my reactors. So I'm on chapter 8, where you better get a third and fourth job while you at it, nigga. Upshur. Upshur was speeding down the highway, holding a bottle of Courvoisier in one hand and a steering wheel in the other. Personal demons haunted him on a consistent basis, and he was starting to think that if he died, his family would be better off. It disgusted him that instead of being there for his wife and her family affair, he elected to receive a blowjob from a homeless man he known no longer than 30 minutes. The moment the man swallowed his nut, Upshur stole him in the face so hard he passed out on the filthy alley ground beneath him. A closet bisexual, Upshur chose to deal with his secret by taking his problems out on people who weren't deserving. Hiding his bisexuality from the woman he vowed to spend the rest of his life with killed him inside. Upshur couldn't tell Brown that he begged for Tommy forgiveness after hurting his only son. How could he, when she didn't even know the real reason for the hit on the young Theo? All because Tommy said he could no longer live a lie and sleep with another man. Upon hearing his words, Upshur went mental. It wasn't until Tommy isolation that he realized he was in love with him, and that losing the friendship will hurt him on the deepest level of his soul. When he came to a light, he took a huge glug of liquor. Some of the alcohol fell down the sides of his mouth, and he wiped it away with the back of his hand. Maybe I should just go to that bullshit with my wife, he thought. He realized that although Brownie might be mad now, the fact that he showed up would go a long way later. Upshur was still in his thoughts until he heard a noise on the back of his car. When he adjusted the rear view mirror and looked out of it, he saw a teenager. Not watching where he was going, bumped into his car. "What the fuck?" Upshur said. Although the light turned green, Upshur hopped out in the middle of the road. People honked their horns, but eventually went around him to get to their destination. Upshur couldn't give a fuck. He had tunnel vision as he approached the couple sitting at the bus stop with the boy. "So what? You can't control your fucking kid?" Upshur said, asked the man and woman who pushed the boy behind them. The teenager looked angry at Upshur. "I mean, look at my shit. He ruined it." Upshur pointed to the slightly chipped painted job and grew angrier. "I'm sorry about that man," the father said. "I didn't see him do it until you parked the car." He looked at his son and saw fire in his eyes. It was obvious he wanted to fight Upshur. "Sit down now." "Well, sorry I ain't gonna fix my car now, is it?" The man bit his tongue and said, if you want to take it in to see how much it costs to get repaired, I'll see what I can do. I'm working 2 jobs right now, but I'll take on the third if I have to. Seeing as how it was my boy's fault. Sorry about that, y'all. "Well, you better get a third and fourth job while you at it, nigga," Upshur said, stepping close to his face. He wanted to fight so badly he was being unreasonable. "'Cause I didn't pay for a nice ride. I had my shit fucked up by your brat." The father was just about to step to him until his wife said, "Joseph, come over here, please." Joseph didn't budge. "Don't have time for this. He ain't worth it." She looked at Upshur. Let it go." Joseph looked back at his wife and then at Upshur and said, "I know you mad about your ride, and I respect that. But if you disrespect me in front of my family again, I swear on everything I love, I will kick your motherfucking ass out here today." Upshur heard a serious in the man's voice and slowly backed away. For some reason, he felt frightened. The man may prove to be more... For some reason, he felt fighting the man may prove to be more trouble than he felt like dealing with at the moment. After all, he's been drinking, and wouldn't be at his best for a brawl. Not to mention that the nick was small and blended in with the others ones Brownie made when a button of her jeans scratched up against it as he fucked her from behind. Although the car was old, it was the same car he was in when he first met Brownie. Drove his first child, Mia, home from the hospital and fucked Tommy for the first time. Like it or not, the car held memories and it was important to him. Stepping back in his car, he pulled back into traffic and took a swig of liquor. Always a high-headed, the vision of the teenage falling on his car swelled in the spaces of his mind. The liquor wasn't doing anything but making matters worse. So when he was 2 blocks away from the scene, he thought about how the man played him and decided to do something about it. Besides, there was no way he could face his wife, knowing he punked out in the worst way. So he bucked the U. Pulling up to the bus stop, he rolled his windows down and saw the look in the man's eyes as he raised his 45 in his direction. The sound of 3 shots rang out as he executed the family in broad daylight before speeding away from the scene of the crime. Ooh. I will be back with chapter 9 soon. And it started off, I don't want to see them, they try to jump me. Fire. Bye, Marietta.